Hello, my name is Ken, also known as MrKenDenis. This is my Halloween look and I'm so happy and so excited to bring this video to you guys. Okay, so to be completely honest, it's the first time I've ever really played with face gems and I'm having a ball. I'm really loving them. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so we're going to start off first with a freshly moisturized face and we're going to be applying some primers. I'm going to be applying this one from Smashbox. This one is the Photo Finish Super Light Smooth and Blur Primer. Okay, so I'm just going to let that sink into the skin and now I'm going to move on to the eyeshadow primer. This one is from Decay and this one is the Eyeshadow Primer Potion in Original. Okay, now I'm going to be setting that primer and I'm going to be using this one from Too Faced. This one is the Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder. Okay, for the eyeshadow palette of choice, I'm going to be using this one from Too Faced. This one is the Chocolate Bonbon Palette. Okay, on a Mecca Maxima soft shadower brush, I'm just grabbing the shade Totally Fetch, which is such a cute name, and I'm going to use that as a transition colour in the crease. On a Mecca Cosmetica blending brush, I'm just going to be grabbing the shade Black Currant. Okay, grabbing another Mecca Maxima blending brush, I'm just going to be grabbing that shade over there, which is called Bordeaux. I'm just going to add it to the crease just to add a bit more definition. Okay, now we're going to move on to the Urban Decay Moondust palette. And on a Mecca Maxima Eye Intensifier brush, I'm just going to be grabbing the shade Magnetic. I'm just going to pop that all over the lid. And to add a little bit of oomph onto the lids, I'm just going to be grabbing this from Stila. And this is one of their Shimmer and Glow liquid eyeshadows in Cloud. And to blend that out a tiny bit, I'm just going to grab that shade Magenta again on a blending brush and I'm just going to blend those edges. Okay, now we're going to move on to eyeliner. I'm going to be grabbing this one from MAC and this one is the Black Track Pro Longwear Fluid Line. And to apply that onto the lids, I'm going to be grabbing this brush from Mecca Maxima and this one is the Cat Eye Definer brush. Alright, now it's time to apply some falsies. I've got these ones from MAC and these ones are the number 48 Lash and I'm going to be using duo glue to stick them down. So I'm just going to use these tweezers that I have and these ones are from Mecca Maxima. I'm just going to take them out gently and then I'm going to apply the glue. Now if you guys have curled lashes like myself, a handy tip when you apply false lashes is to pull your lashes down. I just use my eyeshadow brush like this, just to keep them down and then I stick on the lashes. Alright, so while the lash glue dries, I'm going to move on to the rest of the face. Now if you guys are like me and you guys have facial hair or a darker mouth area, you can definitely colour correct first by using something like this. This is a colour correcting stick and this one is from Smashbox. Now to prevent that from mixing in with your foundation, you just need to set that. I'm just going to be grabbing that Too Faced powder again and I'm just going to grab a big brush and I'm just going to pat that on. Okay, now for foundation, I'm just going to be grabbing this one from Too Faced and this one is the Born This Way foundation. Again, I'm going to be grabbing some of that Too Faced powder and I'm going to set that under eye concealer. To set the rest of the face, I'm just going to be grabbing this powder from MAC and this one is the Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in Medium Golden. Just going to be using a Mecca Maxima Airbrusher brush just to apply this all over the face. Okay, so before we finish off the rest of the face, I'm just going to dip back into the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbon palette. Grabbing a clean Mecca Cosmetica blending brush, I'm just going to be grabbing that shade Totally Fetch again and just going to apply it onto the lower lash line. I'm going to be grabbing the shade Bordeaux first, smudge it into the lashes. Again on a Mecca Cosmetica blending brush, I'm just going to be grabbing the shade Black Currant, just going to go on top of those two shades. And then for the brows, I'm just going to be grabbing this eyebrow pencil from MAC and this one is in the shade Brunette. Ooh, I nearly forgot to blend my falsies with my natural eyelashes. So I've got this one from Hourglass and this one is the Extreme Lash Mascara. So now I'm going to move on to some bronzing and a little bit of contouring. So I'm going to start off first by using this bronzer from NARS and this one is the Laguna bronzer. Just going to be grabbing a Mecca Cosmetica all over finishing brush. To do a little bit of contouring, I'm just going to be grabbing this bronzer from Too Faced and this one is the Chocolate Soleil Medium Deep Matte Bronzer and I'm going to be using the NARS Ita brush. Just going to be grabbing a lip liner from NARS, and this one is the Precision Lip Liner in Lerins. Alright, for the actual lip colour, I've got this one from Mecca, and this one is the A-Lipstick Liquid Lipstick in Get Naked. Okay, so I know some of you guys are probably thinking, where's the Halloween aspect of this look? It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. So it's still this sort of like glamorous look. Now we're going to turn it into a Halloween look. Again, grabbing that fluid line and the cat eye definer brush. Just going to start with the lips. So I'm just basically grabbing more product and I'm just going to draw lines down that way. And don't worry if it's a little bit messy because we can always blend that out with some eyeshadow. Okay, going back into the Chocolate Bonbon palette, and I'm going to be grabbing the shade Malted, and I'm just going to be using a Mecca Cosmetica blending brush again. So I'm just going to go over pretty much the black. Alright, so now I'm going to do a little bit more eye work. So I'm going to be grabbing the Chocolate Bonbon palette again, and I'm going to be grabbing Totally Fetched. And this one is on a Mecca Maxima soft shadow brush. Just kind of going to go a little bit underneath the eyes like so. Sort of trying to go like a bit of a triangle look. So I'm trying to get like a triangular look. And then I'm going to be sticking on these babies on my face. So these ones are the In Your Dreams Face Gems, and these ones are in the style Midnight Moon. Okay, now I'm going to apply some highlighter on the cheeks and also in the inner corner. So I'm just going to be grabbing the Too Faced Natural Face palette. Just grabbing a Mecca Maxima highlight hitter. Just going to be grabbing the shade Starlight. Just going to pop that onto the cheeks. So I'm going to really pack this shade on, and as you guys can see, it's got this nice pinky metallic-y tone that's going to blend in well with the rest of the makeup. I'm going to be grabbing a Mecca Cosmetica blending brush again, grabbing that same shade Starlight, just in the inner corner, like so. I'm going to be grabbing the Smudge shadow brush. I just want a very small packed brush so I have more control. Then I'm going to go back into the palette and I'm going to be grabbing the shade Black Currant. Then a bit of Starlight just on the tip for some highlight. And we're almost done. I just need to set that all in with a setting spray. So I'm just going to be grabbing this one from Urban Decay, and this is the All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. Alright, so the face makeup is done, and now I'm just going to put on some accessories and pose. Alright, so that is the final look, guys. I am so happy with how this look turned out, and to be completely honest, I wasn't sold on the face gems. I kind of thought they would fall off my face, but I've been doing a lot of facial expressions, moving around, and they have stuck on pretty well. Right, so that's pretty much it from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up the video if you guys enjoyed. Tell me down in the comment box down below, are you guys going to glamorize your look this year? Or are you guys going to go for a gory look? I'd love to hear from you guys. So yeah, that's pretty much it from me. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye!